Welcome to Worldwide Business. I'm Kathy Ireland. While a good number of people turn to therapy to improve their mental and emotional health, many leave the process without the measurable results they desire. Life's Onion provides a tangible means for recording and tracking progress. Founder Mark Weatherby is here to tell us all about it. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here, Kathy.
Thank you. Mark, why is it challenging for people to track the progress that they're making in therapy?
That's a great question. And if I could cite a 2010 study that shows that more than 41% of people in therapy quit prematurely. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that they don't understand the value of therapy that they're receiving. For example, if you were to cut your arm or injure a part of your body, you can see the injury. You can also understand and see how it's being treated, and you can see it's healing. But in therapy, oftentimes we're dealing in concepts that people don't readily see or understand. Therefore, having visual, tangible tools are a very important part of the process.
So, Mark, how does your company provide a solution in an innovative way?
The framework behind Life's Onion was designed around 3 pillars, and that was for the facilities that deliver psychotherapy, the clinicians who need to form the alliance between clients and themselves, and the clients themselves, which need to understand the value and actively participate in their therapy.
In this Worldwide Business Field Report, we delve into Life's Onion and their revolutionary therapeutic approach.
Many people seeking relief from psychological and emotional challenges do not achieve the improvements they expect from counseling or realize the full benefits of therapy. Life's Onion provides people with tangible reminders of new beliefs, behaviors, skills, and lifestyle changes that have been achieved. This prevents people from leaving therapy early and/or against medical advice, reinforces the process for those seeking self-help, and supports the goals of the motivational market.
Life's Onion is not an actual relapse prevention itself. It's a tool used as a way of looking at something different. So when you use it along with your different support systems that you've written on the actual Life's Onion, it allows you to go, hey, I have all these different supports available to me. Why am I not using them? Why am I not using these coping skills? Why am I allowing myself to allow the negative symptoms in my life? Why is my onion closed? Why am I not having a flower right now in my life? And that's how the onion works as a relapse prevention tool.
I love the fact that you can either use it this way or use it that way. I love that you can change it to individualize the treatment. Making the treatment theirs rather than a plan that they have found is what I think is so effective. You can use it in a way of, you know what, I want you to take this one with you and work on it throughout the week. Or in the actual treatment planning of, I want you to take this and continue to work on it and bring it back so that we can discuss it.
No aspect of Life's Onion interrupts any existing processes or techniques. In fact, in many cases, it acts as a major enhancement to existing modalities by functioning as a tangible touchstone in an otherwise conceptual process.
Mark, on a high level, could you please describe Life's Onion and where was this first introduced?
Sure. Life's Onion is based on a popular metaphor that the process of self-awareness is similar to peeling away the layers of an onion. Sometimes it's painful, makes you cry, but on the other side, it turns into a beautiful flower. There are 12 peels made of rubber, evolve into 12 petals of a flower. And clients are able to identify, perhaps on the onion side, their trauma, their challenges, areas where they need growth, and capture that. And they can, on the flower side, put the coping skills or positive images or reflections that they need to understand so that they have a visual, tangible reminder as progress is being made through therapy. And then during discharge, the onion goes home with them and they have a visual, tangible reminder of the value of therapy.
Mark, how does Life's Onion benefit those who use it?
We spend a lot of time and money on our hair, on our dentists, and our clothing. And when it comes to therapy, we don't understand its value. So I like to think of it, since people see the onion when it's home and they understand their challenges and their triggers and how to handle them in a visual, tangible way, it provides the value of therapy to them. It promotes the value of therapy to continue it and it potentially prolong the length of time they go to therapy when necessary, so they don't prematurely stop.
So Mark, if I'm a client, how does this work?
You can remove each petal or peel, and what we recommend is on the onion side that you write the challenge or the issue, and on the flower side you put the coping skill or the positive nature or how to deal with it. It can either be in one word or pictures or colors.
I'm such a visual learner, so this is very helpful for me. Bitterness on the onion side, and then my coping skill for that is forgiveness.
Wonderful.
We serve all age groups, and that's the beauty of the Life's Onion. It's not specific to an age nor a diagnosis. It's designed to enhance treatment programs and curriculums. It has great flexibility and great potential for success.
In my opinion, Life's Onion is effective because it's a tangible object that clients can have in order to visually show them their successes, which empowers them to regain control of their life.
This Life Onion for me has been fantastic to look back on the things that I have overcome in my life and the challenges that I still face on a day-to-day basis. I enjoy having this as an object versus a treatment plan on a piece of paper due to the fact that I can take this and take a petal with me, and if I'm struggling in any situation that occurs in my lifetime, to take a petal and take it with me and hold it in my pocket in my day, to reminisce on those boundaries and the things that I have overcome in my life have benefited me immensely. And I think that it's very important for the individual themselves to take the time and the patience to better themselves, because it all comes within the individual.
Does Life's Onion have additional benefits when it's used in a professional or clinical environment?
We launched this in a 2-year trial in a substance abuse facility in North Florida for 2 years, a little over. And some of the feedback, not only from the clients, has been that it offered a collaboration between the clinicians that work there. So for example, patients in therapy, they had a number of different clinicians that treated them. And this is not a standalone tool. We have a number of support tools like clinician easel pads or whatnot. And the clinicians would use the easel pads and they're self-adhesive. And she actually wallpapered her whole office with notes on clients. And oftentimes the clinicians would caucus in her office and help collaborate on discharge planning needs and treatment needs.
Is Life's Onion a new therapy approaching that requires training or certification?
No, that's a very good question as well. Again, it is not a modality in of itself. It is a complementary auxiliary tool that can be used in any way that the clinician chooses. We have, in our 2 years of field testing, gathered best practices and put together an implementation guide that shows them how they might introduce it into their current modality of therapy, and that is available on our website.
At Lakeview Health in Florida, we are now using Life's Onion to supplement treatment protocol and identify core patient issues. When we first saw the Life's Onion tool, we immediately saw its potential, not just in the impact it could have on our patients' understanding of core issues during treatment, but also a post-treatment management tool. We also believed it would integrate well into most of our treatment modalities. Finally, we saw the Life's Onion provided primary therapists a critical intervention tool. Patients were observed using the Life's Onion tool as a tangible reminder of their progress. In addition, they reported elevated feelings of self-esteem, self-confidence, and insight. Furthermore, the patients were more involved in their own therapy. Life's Onion also helped our therapists with treatment planning. The tool supported the therapeutic alliance and could even be useful as an intervention tool for families and support communities.
I love that this is so visual. And it is such a reminder of going from this to this. It's powerful. What kind of feedback have you received from the facilities who use Life's Onion?
Oh, we have a terrific feedback. And in fact, it's obviously the clients get more engaged. And once you build on the client alliance to the clinician, now you have a bond. Because normally the treatment plans and treatment assessments are written on files by the clinician, and that goes there.
Right.
And sometimes they'll give the patient the paper, and all too often the patient leaves or the client leaves and it's sitting there. But this here, that's your life. This is your work and your success and your milestones. Big difference. They trust, they get involved, they get curious about therapy.
Right.
And the more you can invite that, the more success you're going to have.
Sure. What other areas are there where Life's Onion can be used?
In fact, since we've launched this, we have been told, I'm kind of pigeonholing the product, and I'm a market of one. And so as I've learned from other people, I've cross-pollinated from different facilities, and they've said, this is good from the entire mental health spectrum, from children with special needs, those suffering from autism, all the way to schizophrenia, and all the way to motivational markets and executive leadership. So it has a place everywhere.
What caused you to found Life's Onion?
I will say that I come from the client side of many years of therapy as a survivor of trauma, and I've always had a number of simple tools to help invite me that I can remember when I'm home that help me to deal with anything that might trigger me. And so this one started off with a number of years of focus groups, and it was going to be specific to 12-step, and it has such a much larger role than substance abuse, albeit it's very pinpoint to one-to-one relationship for people that use 12-step as a help, but much larger.
Lastly, Mark, what does the future hold for Life's Onion?
We believe that we have a good start with the mental health spectrum, from autism, schizophrenia, all the way to people suffering from abuse, trauma. But we also think that the future holds a lot of other areas, and we're researching and developing different colors to come out. For example, women that have breast cancer and breast cancer awareness, as you know, the color pink, but they deal in group therapy, and they need to get their feelings out in therapy as they deal with this illness, and Life's Onion has a fit there. So with a pink onion to help them with their therapeutic process, we think that among mindfulness practices, it's endless where we could go with this.
It's incredible. And Mark, off camera, you were sharing with me how Life's Onion is helping people in our military, post-traumatic stress, and others who suffer from post-traumatic stress.
Yes, the Wounded Warrior Project is a great facility that we've been in touch with, and we hope that we can impact that and introduce Life's Onion to some of those people who deserve our help.
We thank you for the countless number of people that you're helping.
Thank you very much,
so much
Kathy.
for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
For Worldwide Business, I'm Kathy Ireland. Thank you for watching.